Has anyone heard of LMS, the Learning Management System? This is something that can be great for teachers and the future classrooms. Imagine having access to education anywhere outside the classroom at any time. LMS could also be a great transformation for the student and teacher future if we allow it. Modern education within the learning management system can be beneficial with the flexibility and personalization to every student, but on the other hand, LMS can also have a distraction along with the technical issues that a student cannot help. Learning management systems differ a lot from one thing to another, but one thing that's very important is accessibility to LMS. First, accessibility to people with disabilities or to the people that don't have access to in-person education. Learning management systems such as Blackboard, Canvas, Desire to Learn, and Moodle all allow instructors to provide online courses within the consistent content of a consistent standard interface. One accessibility benefit is using LMS that many students that have disabilities have the greatest success in accessing the web content when it is presented using a consistent layout. Most major LMS vendors have worked extensively on the accessibility of their product, and some of the details about their accessibility support is available through their websites. Some of those websites include Blackboard, Canvas, and Moodle. There's also a bad side to the accessibility of LMS. Someone can create an inaccessible platform and the students won't learn and the teacher will be confused. If teachers create a platform with tech issues, it could slow down the learning process of the students and make the coursework difficult. However, the accessibility of the LMS interface is only part of the solution because even if someone creates a fully accessible LMS, an instructor or course developer can easily create an inaccessible course by creating inaccessible pages. Some of those pages include images without text, loading PDFs or digital documents that someone can't reach through their website, and have issues with audio description and videos. Those are just some of the inaccessible course materials that they can add. Now, LMS has their accessibility, but they also need flexibility. Flexibility in LMS can be a critical learning tool for all involved with the learning and teaching process. Digital transformation in education is expected to progress teaching and learning. To meet this expectation, new types of classrooms called flexible learning environments are designed where digital resources such as learning management systems are integrated. This study resulted in 4 themes of experiences. First was lack of adaptation. Second was control within the system. Third, collaboration and competence development. And fourth, the direct feedback interactions with students and teachers. In the study, there were 10 teachers working in flexible working environments have been interviewed about the experiences with LMS. Flexibility can have a huge impact as long as it is actually flexible, but if it's not, it can have a very negative impact. This raises the question of how LMS are experienced by teachers in flexible learning environments and how their teaching practice and competence development is supported by the LMS. If the LMS platform isn't flexible, it can cause a lot of unnecessary issues. Now, next is the personalization of LMS and the way it can benefit people. Personalization will and can help each individual with the way they need to learn and have the education personalized to their needs. Education can be more personalized and fit to each individual with LMS because it is made differently for each class, person, and teacher. It can prioritize whatever the specific student may need. LMS supports personalization with learning experiences by tailoring their content and assessments to individuals' learners' needs and experience with progress. Adaptive learning paths, smart recommendations, and tailored feedback all enhance the learning journey for each student. LMS has different approaches to the way a student can be taught and differs from educators. Instead of a school where you only have who and what they offer, instead, LMS allows educators to design their own managing and engaging and interactive courses for all students that may need it. In the digital age, learning management systems have emerged as essential tools for educators, institutions, businesses, and organizations. The importance of managing learning management systems cannot be overstated, as there are numerous benefits to the educational and professional realms, from promoting accessible and personalized learning experiences to fostering data-driven decision-making. LMS platforms empower learners, educators, and organizations This helps them thrive in a rapidly changing world. There can also be difficulty in getting users to operate the LMS because they aren't used to it or just don't want to have a more complex way of learning. If a user can understand how to work and what to do, it'll be easier for people to get more involved with LMS. User onboarding presents a variety of challenges, from learners who may not be very interested in navigating that, and some that apparently don't like the more complex way of learning. Some people don't like it, like leaders and managers who may not be just as tech savvy as some. Offering rewards for finishing classes is another successful way for students to be lured into LMS. Additionally, it facilitates the engagement of external audiences with the e-learning platform. The practical issue of needing a system to add even to the LMS is another, but understanding the features of the LMS can make the process easier. Some challenges could be making the LMS is on a proven and reachable source or server without having difficulties. IT is responsible for handling all the server maintenance, technical support, cybersecurity, and integration within internal tools like your human resource informational system. It can also be difficult to supply, to make sure LMS is hosted on a private server that is reachable from a variety of sources and devices. In order to locate IT resources effectively without sacrificing the LMS efficiency, an honest assessment of the resources is required. Examining the LMS vendor's IT support, which may include hosting, is an additional option. In conclusion, LMS is extremely important for our future students and those who need additional skills. From accessibility to IT problems to personalization to flexibility, LMS has so many different factors making it easier and better for all. How can this truly help or hurt our civilization for future generations? Thank you.